Hi guys, got things set up a little differently here today with my camera. Same background obviously, but I'm using a different stand for my camera, so I don't know how well this will turn out. We will see. I should be outside mowing the grass. The sun finally popped out and we've got beautiful weather. I don't know, it's probably about 55 degrees, something like that. But my lawnmower is on the fritz. So instead of being out there doing that, I'm in here doing this. I'm going to start with my latest order, which is very, very small. And then from there, I'll move into what I've been melting over the past several weeks. I don't know how many of them I'll get through. There are a lot of them because I haven't done one of these reviews in a while. And I do have notes sitting here in front of me. I tried to take notes as I melted them because I knew it was going to be a while before I reviewed them, and I wanted to make sure I was reviewing them correctly as to how they smell when they were warmed up. But first, in my newest order, I got Kahlua Cafe au Lait. Now, I love Victoria's coffee scents, which really surprises me. I never really expected to like coffee scents. And this is really, really good. When I first got it, all I could really smell was the coffee portion of it. And it was a stronger coffee, more like an espresso. Now I'm getting quite a bit more of the Kahlua out of there. Although cold, it doesn't necessarily smell like Kahlua. It smells kind of mapley. Same difference, I guess. Luscious Lime. Now, I've had this years ago. This is so tart and so yummy. I'm trying to give up, not completely, but I guess I should say cut down on the amount of Dr. Pepper I drink, because I am a Dr. Pepper-holic. So I've been drinking a lot of water with a slice of lime in it versus lemon. And that is exactly what this smells like a fresh squeezed lime. Really, really tart. And I know I'm going to love that one. Buttermint Candies is another that I had years ago. I don't remember how well I liked it back then, which is why I decided to try it again now. And it does smell like those little dinner mints that you're given in a restaurant. And I do get equal parts. I think the last time I tried it, it came across as too pepperminty for me when it was melted. Now cold, I'm smelling more butter in this than I remember smelling the first time I had it. And I love that scent. So right now it's equal portions of the mint and the butter. Vanilla Maple Pecan was my free scent shot. And believe it or not, I mean, I've tried probably, I don't know. I've got to have tried probably at least half of the scents that Victoria carries, possibly more. And this is one I hadn't yet tried. I'm smelling much more pecan than I am maple right now, or vanilla. The vanilla I am getting is slightly perfumey, as some vanilla scents are. But I think this is going to be another that I really like. Maple, unless it's maple syrup, is not normally something I like as far as maple flavored candies or anything like that. I don't like them. I do, however, like the smell. Then I got this little Slice Some loaf, which I haven't even taken the saran wrap off of. I've had this for about 2 weeks now. And this is strong. I mean, I can smell it from 10 feet away, even without the saran wrap. This is in the cotton candy scent. And I think this is design number 9. It's meant to look like, I don't want to take the saran wrap off because it's even with this, it's covered in oils. And some loose dog here. Anyway, this is meant to look like an ice cream sundae or a banana split, or there's little pieces of banana in here and little balls of ice cream. So I'm not entirely sure why there are cinnamon crumbles on this when it is supposed to look like ice cream. Or when it's a cotton candy scent, but it still smells absolutely fabulous. I love Victoria's cotton candy, and it's a lot stronger than what I remember it being years ago when I first tried it. Again, that could be from my nose changing. Maybe she's changed the formula. Maybe it's because of the different wax formula. Whatever it is, cotton candy is one of my all-time favorite scents. The room sprays have become one of my all-time favorite products. These things literally will last for days when you spray them. I mean, dependent on, you know, what you're cooking in your house. If you're cooking something like tacos or something like that where it's, you know, on the spicy side, or fish, you know, where they're heavier cooking odors or stuff like that, they're not going to last as long. But in general, like if you spray these in your car, or I spray them on my sheets, I spray them on my curtains, every soft surface in the house gets sprayed, then the scent will linger for a long, long time. And I just order these in my favorite scents. So I do have cotton candy, and yes, I have used some of these since they came in, which is why the little piece of homespun, which is normally on them, is not on them now. So cotton candy, again, one of my favorites. Another favorite is Granny's Apron. I love this scent. It's a combination of Granny's pie crust and zucchini bread, in case you're not familiar with that. And bakery and fruity scents have become my favorites, especially recently. And Spring Break. If you have not tried this yet, oh my God. This is so good. It's a combination of Vanilla Bean Noel and Fruit Loops. Vanilla Bean Noel is another of my favorite scents. And when added to that Fruit Loops scent, the Fruit Loops on its own smells like the powdery sugar crumbles in the bottom of the Fruit Loops box. With the Vanilla Bean Noel added in there, it smells even more powdery, almost marshmallow-like. That's the only way I can describe it, is Fruit Loops with marshmallows. This is absolutely fantastic, extremely long-lasting. I also got a scent shot. Yeah, here's the scent shot here. Lasted a long, long time, both the scent shot and the room spray. Strong, strong throw. Now this smells more marshmallowy to me. This is a little bit heavier on the fruit, but you know, we hear people all the time saying, oh, what's your favorite CBV scent? If you could only melt or burn one, what would it be? And I've never been able until now to come up with an answer. This would be my number one, because it's the perfect combination, in my opinion, of the things I like most, fruity and bakery. So, let me check the time here. Like I said, I don't know how much time I'm going to have, or how many of these I am going to get through, but whatever I don't get through today, I will do next time around. Apricot Freesia. Now, I know this is one of Bailey's favorite scents, and it is good. I love the apricot portion of this, and even the Freesia, I didn't really know what to expect, because I am not typically a floral lover. There are some of the florals that I can handle, some of the fruity florals that I actually like. This I would classify as a like for me. It was very good. If you are a fan of fruity florals, I would definitely give this one a try. The Freesia in here actually adds, now I don't know what Freesia smells like on its own. Oh, my shedding dogs. You can tell it's spring in Wisconsin. The Freesia adds almost an earthy component to it, a lot like lavender would. You get it's almost herbal. So, and then the apricot is extremely sweet. It smells very much like apricot flavored baby food to me. Sorry if I'm stumbling around and tripping over my tongue. So that was good. As I said, it's not a favorite, but if you're a fan of any type of floral, especially fruity florals, definitely check that one out. Angel Food Cake. believe it or not, is another that I had not had prior to this order, even though it's been in Victoria's lineup for a long time. And it smells like what it says it is. It smells like angel food cake. I don't know if I added any extra. Nope. Truth or Dare. Now, this is one that I am not, also typically not a huge fan of some of the perfume scents. There are some that I thoroughly enjoy. Others, I could live without them. I wouldn't be heartbroken if they disappeared. This, however, is so good. And I don't remember what this is a combination of. I'm looking to see here if I wrote it down, and it doesn't look like I did. No, I did not. I believe there is Best Friends in this. And I don't know what the other scent was. It's either Best Friends or Sexy and Stiletto is in here. I think it's Best Friends. Anyway, this is incredible. If you like fruity perfumey scents, try this one. This is one, I don't know if I would melt this throughout my house, but it's definitely wonderful for a bedroom or a bathroom. White Chocolate Raspberry Cookie was a big surprise to me. I love Victoria's white chocolate, what is it? White chocolate hazelnut coffee, and her razzmatazz hazelnut also has some raspberry in it. This, however, I wasn't real sure of. I cannot say that this was a favorite. I almost got a bitterness out of this, and I'm not sure where it came from. It smelled almost like day-old coffee grounds or something. I don't know. I can't. It's hard to explain because it has been a couple of weeks since I melted that one. But I know I did get a bitter note out of that. So I prefer the other two scents that I mentioned more than this one. Fudge Brownie. If you're a fan of chocolate, this is a must-have. It's very buttery. Smells true to life. I don't personally think it smells like brownies fresh from the oven. To me, what it smells like is brownie batter before they go into the oven. It is fabulous. My husband loves that one. Raspberry Bear Claw. Now, I did really like this one. That sweet raspberry. Victoria has the most amazing raspberry scent. And then there's just a hint of cinnamon from the Bear Claw portion of this. I got more raspberry, think raspberry pastry dusted with just a tiny bit of cinnamon. And that's what that one was. Dancing in Dublin. I know this has become a huge favorite among Victoria's customers and Victoria herself. This is a combination of Shamrock Kiss, I believe, and Chantilly Lace. I think. You would have to look that up. Don't quote me. What I get out of this, there's a sweetness to it, but it smells very clean and soapy at the same time. Not a favorite for me. I do like it better than a lot of other, what I would classify as clean scents that I've tried, but this one is just a little bit too soapy-like or perfumey. Again, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of perfume scents. So Skinny Dippin' is one of my all-time favorite scents for the summer. I do also have this in a room spray. Another that's hard to describe other than to say that it's a fruity floral. See, now when I wrote some of these down, I just wrote down what my thoughts were on the way that they smelled rather than writing down what notes are actually in them. This is very tropical smelling, but yet there's a freshness about it, like fresh air and fruit. That's how I would describe this one. Coconut Cake. This is really good. if you're a fan of Victoria's coconut scents, and I know a lot of people are, I am one of them. This was really, really good and smells like exactly what it says it is. Actually, you know what I might do? I think maybe I'll review one more of these and then I'll come back with a part 2 because, like I said, I can't go outside and mow the lawn, so what the heck. Okay, Sunshine Kiss. This is really, really good. Another that I would classify as a fruity floral. Heavier on the fruit, lighter on the floral. What I got out of this one, especially when it was melting, and I get it a little bit now, it smells a lot like a fruity tropical drink with a floral garnish. So this one was wonderful. And this might actually become another of those summertime scents that I will probably reorder. So I'll come back with part 2 in a second.